And as we echo it, we must remember that the police officer, the one that you see in the photograph kneeling on the neck of George Floyd and eventually led to his death, that officer's trial has started. They are now empaneling the jury in his case. Jury selection in the United States tend to go very slow. They have only empaneled a few so far, but the trial will soon commence, and we want to see how the justice come out in the United States, because the millions of people throughout the world have seen this video, and you know, we want to see what kind of defense can be put up in the face of this hostility. Certainly, Black Lives Matter has brought a new dimension to the thinking, and remind not just us, but remind other people too, that black lives do matter, and that we are not even birds you can shoot with impunity these days, and you're shooting black people down all over. So, Brother Anue, blessings, honor, welcome.
Yes, I give thanks for having me here, you know?
Nice.
Yes, I
nice,
give thanks.
nice.
That's the part.
Every time. Give thanks that you have made such a beautiful song. And, but a lot of people will be interested first in your name, Anue Nahki. A-N-U-E, Anue. Nahki, N-A-H-K-I.
Yes, I.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I. Anue Nahki is just the language of the gods, you know? It's the language that the angels spoke to the gods in. So this name just come on to I spiritually see me, you know? Through the meditation and the consciousness, you know? And, you know, Anue too was the first black Chinese too, you know? So you don't know, black man is the derive of all races, you know? So we are all one same way, so that is what we are promoting, you know, and really all life matters, you know?
Yes.
But at this moment, we want to highlight the fact that black lives really matters. You see it because, you know, as you mentioned, the case with George Floyd, that's a real, that really touched the world, you know.
That was the climax.
Yeah.
Because we have had several before that.
And then people,
You know.
I just start open up to the fact that we really is being oppressed, and this is not just now. This has been for hundreds of years, and people keep on shoving it under the rug and things. So this is just a high opener, I would say, you know, to spark that fire. And yeah, we're here to carry on that word and carry on that mission, you know, to show people that all life matters.
Beautiful.
You know, that's the fire.
And then you're actually tracing your name and tracing the history to the language of the gods, the language of our ancestors,
yes,
and so on, which is absolutely important in this journey. A lot of people, you are now starting on your musical trek, and quite a lot of people start out serious, with some serious songs. you know, you go into your heavens, you communicate with the Creator, and you come out with some amazing songs and lyrics and so on. But then I noticed that quite a few people after a while, them come off a track. And them give me all sort of excuse. Boy, them record now play, this now play, them now get no show promotion. And them give me every excuse why them come off track. And so on. So I've always...
Well, let me tell you this,
Yes.
Brother Miguel.
Yes.
There is no excuse.
Yeah, to come off a track.
To come off track.
Yes.
There is no excuse.
Yes.
Because when you're dealing with a music that is a spirit music,
yes.
It's a spiritual music. Reggae music was born through the spirit of our ancestors that has faced the tribulation
yes.
from then till now.
Yes.
So we're not even gonna mix it with religion either.
Yes.
It's a tribulation thing. It's a way of life. Yes. Reggae music. So if we are dealing with music on a spiritual level, there is no way that you're gonna say because you're not at or you're not playing the radio stations or you're not out there and mingling with the probably hot persons at the time.
Yeah.
Make it be an excuse to go on that track. You see me? So yeah, man, it's a living fire burn right now, man. To say right now, we have to keep focus and keep on the righteous path, because you can be negative and come to positive, you know. You can start off negative and come to positive. But how shall you start positive and go to negative? It's like leaving the right and doing the wrong. Cause you don't know, we all grow through experiences and consciousness and gradually develop, you know, mentally. So I can see with the one that start out on a level that, you know, probably not have that consciousness yet, but is working towards that consciousness and moving towards that righteous path. I can more accept them ones there. It's right, but when you're gonna start off and doing like knowing the good and then doing the bad, is like there is no excuse.
Inexcusable.
For that, you know. So yeah, man, I'll just say stay and chat, man.
Well said. And for a young man, because you're what?
Yes,
your age
32.
32.
Yes,
very good. Very good. And it's good to hear that. And your early runnings, your early upbringing, was it in Kingston or?
It was in St. Mary, you know. Yeah, man, we're a country youth still, you know. But you know, we grow in the streets, as they would say. You know, from Kingston to St. Mary to Portland, you see me, to St. Elizabeth, the whole place, see me, you see me. So we have that round level of street knowledge, you know. So yeah, man.
And you'd also have agricultural knowledge when you grow up in the country.
Yes, man. I chant and plant to say, you know. Right now I'm have a farm in the country right now.
Okay.
You know, so I never stop farming.
Right.
You see me always bring food when I come a city.
And
you know, and share with my brothers and sisters.
There's something about when you're out there planting and chanting, because so much ideas come to you when you're in the field.
Inspiration,
planting,
you know.
plowing,
The meditation,
watering.
you know.
There's so much ideas that when I'm doing a little gardening, a little farming and a little thing, I always have a little pouch, and I make sure a little my pen and a little pocketbook is in my pouch, because so much ideas come, and if I don't write them down same time, by the time I come off the farm or come off the bush, I forget. Not like you know have to write it down same time. When you come, you remember and you can put it to song. But I find I have to jot down a little note and all of that, because so much inspiration comes from the land.
Because you know, when Father Miguel, when you're attached to the earth, you know, and when you're more grounded with the earth, you know, and you're working with the soil and these things, you know, it's a different energy.
Yes.
It's an energy where give you more than supernatural life. You know, is a spiritual thing, and when you can connect with that nature, is the greatest thing. That's where the best music come from. Most, if not all, artists can tell you. Say the best music comes so natural. They didn't try to force it, or they didn't try to write something based on what they're thinking at the time. It just come natural. You know, and that's where we need to be in terms of reggae music and roots music. We need to stop water down the music now. You see me? And keep that level of standard. You see me? The man them censor themselves higher. And stop, you know, say anything come in your mind. You see me? Because you get time to write, you know. So put the thing good together and done. You see me? Yes, I.